Hold up, if I told you the dollar in your pocket isn't even close to the top 5 in straight up purchasing power, would you call me crazy? Stick around, we're about to jet across continents to meet the bills quietly dunking on the greenback, plus the big name currencies that still boss the world even though they're worth less. Ready for a global money race? Let's roll. Wait, the US dollar ranks 10th in exchange rate bragging rights? Yep, today we're lining up the 10 priciest currencies on earth, mixing pint-sized nations with sky-high dinars and the heavyweights we all still swipe every day. Spoiler, the winner's exchange rate is wild enough to fry your calculator. 1. US dollar, USD. Let's get this out of the way. $1 equals to $1, shocker. It's not the richest kid at the table, but it's the undisputed prom king of global trade. Roughly 9 out of every 10 currency trades touch the buck, and central banks store it like emergency chocolate. So why only 10th? Simple, price per unit and street credibility aren't the same thing. Think of the dollar as the world's most accepted credit card, not the tallest stack of chips. 2. Swiss franc, CHF. 1 Swiss franc buys about $1.11. Sure, mountains, chocolate, and army knives help the brand, but the real flex is Switzerland's Fort Knox banking system and inflation so low, it's practically on life support. When stock markets throw a tantrum, traders sprint to the franc like it's a financial security blanket. 3. Euro, EUR. A euro will run you roughly $1.09 today. That rate bounces around like a soccer ball, but 19 countries sharing one wallet adds up to the world's second biggest economy. If the dollar is the global credit card, the euro is the joint checking account for 500 million people, not the highest balance, but impossible to ignore. 4. British pound sterling, GBP. The pound hovers near $1.27. Brexit headlines keep coming like British drizzle, yet London's time zone superpower and centuries-old financial plumbing keep sterling in every serious trader's pocket. Fun fact, it's the oldest currency still alive, so even if it's not the priciest, it's got seniority swagger for days. 5. Cayman Islands dollar, KYD. Ever heard of it? 1 Cayman dollar equals $1.20. This tiny Caribbean speck prints a currency stronger than the greenback, because its banks are basically VIP lounges for hedge fund millionaires. Sun, sand, and stealth wealth, what's not to like? 6. Gibraltar pound, GIP. Gibraltar's pound is technically separate but pegged 1-to-1 to the British pound, so it also trades around $1.27. The rock itself is smaller than most airports, yet it guards the mouth of the Mediterranean, and that strategic real estate keeps its currency surprisingly buff. 7. Jordanian dinar, JOD. 1 Jordanian dinar fetches $1.41. Jordan's almost oil-free, so how does it keep a currency this ripped? 3 moves, smart central bank policy, iron-fisted currency controls, and steady streams of foreign aid. Proof you can flex without a drop of crude, as long as your bankers stay on the treadmill. 8. Omani Rial, OMR. Swap an Omani Rial and you pocket about $2.60. The recipe? Oil exports and a rock-solid peg to the US dollar. Oman doesn't mess with float and pray economics, it locks the rate and lets the petroleum do the talking. 9. Bahraini Dinar, BHD. Number 2 on the podium, the Bahraini Dinar at $2.65. Like its neighbors, Bahrain built its currency on black gold, then added a side hustle as the Gulf's Wall Street, complete with palm trees and zero income tax. 10. Kuwaiti Dinar, KWD. And the king nobody saw coming, unless you're a currency nerd, is the Kuwaiti Dinar. 1 KWD slaps down a jaw-dropping $3.25. Massive oil reserves, a tiny population, and a sovereign wealth fund so large it could probably buy the moon. Kuwait doesn't just have money, it has money that prints more money. Reality check, did any of these bills rearrange your mental map? Most traded versus highest value. Quick clarification, highest exchange rate doesn't equal most traded. The Kuwaiti dinar is a fortress of value, but try paying for croissants in Paris with it, you'll get nothing but puzzled shrugs. Meanwhile, the humble $1 bill still greases every global checkout lane. So when someone brags about strongest currency, ask, strongest at what? Conclusion. We just torched the myth that the dollar is king of value. From Kuwait's oil-fueled dinar to Switzerland's bunker solid franc, the planet's packed with currencies that outrank Uncle Sam on price alone, even if they don't own the trading floor. Next time someone flashes a single and calls it almighty, hit them with this list and watch the gears grind. Share the knowledge, start the debate, and I'll catch you on the next global adventure. Drop a comment with the currency that shocked you most, smash like if your mind's blown, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's dive into the cash that vanished overnight. For more interesting videos, please like, share and subscribe.